found myself in this position where I was making millions of pounds a year, but I was going home every night all alone, didn't really have family or friends, and I was really trying to drink myself to death. And I thought, something's not working here. And so I was lucky enough to take a meditation course, and 6 weeks later, I went into my managing director and I quit. And at the time, I was watching a lot of Joe Rogan in the States before he was even on YouTube, before people knew who he was. And I thought, I want to do that. And so that's what we ended up doing. And had my first interview in my kitchen, in my house, and flat in Shoreditch. And I just promised the world and myself we would publish an episode every Sunday, no matter what. Nobody was listening, nobody cared, but that was like my promise. And we kept that promise, and it's taken me on this crazy adventure. And I always say, like, I have to be careful who I allow into my studio, because they will change my life.
Right.
And that's what's different about new media. I mean, if you look at the BBC, and I love the BBC for so many reasons, because of all the wonderful things they've helped me do over the years. But you know, the person interviewing on the BBC, that's their job. They don't care. They don't care who you are. And I always used to say, if I'm ever sitting down for an episode and I'm looking across at someone who I'm not genuinely interested to talk to, then I'm gonna quit this and I'm gonna go back to the city and make some money, because this is my show. And people used to say, how come you have all these guests on the show? It seems like you have a lot of white men on the show. And whatever we were criticized in the beginning, whether it's, I guess Robert's not white technically, so there you go. But you know, it's Pena and all these other people. And I'd be like, well, that's who I want to have on the show. You can have your show. But it was always about my curiosity. And so I'd bring these people into my show, and sure enough, they would take me on these crazy adventures.